to the Sidelines with your co-host Michael Zago.
And I'm Calvin Ralph. Pleasure to be with you today.
And this past weekend in sports, Calvin.
Yeah, big week for PV Sports. Let's get right into it. PV football played Bergenfield this past Saturday at Bergenfield. A huge win, 49-13. Definitely a huge game for quarterback Colin Diedrich. 4 touchdowns, all to wide receiver Mike McMillan. We talked about this last week. Obviously, we had a problem last week, but we talked about it with Colin.
Yeah, we see throughout the season that Mike is his intended receiver, is his main target. He's getting most of the catches, most of the receptions, and most of the yards.
He had all of the catches on Saturday. 8 catches, 217 yards, and 4 touchdowns, along with a 2-point conversion.
Little Odell action. Mind if I do.
Other stats included Andrew Flores' big day again on the ground, 22 carries, 115 yards. And Jake Zambona comes back after a pretty long absence with a shoulder injury, 8 carries for 60 yards and 3 touchdowns. All right, Giovanni Haskins, great football player, Division I athlete, unknown position. He plays quarterback for Bergenfield, though. 3'11", 64 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 carries, and 19 yards rushing.
What position is he going in at the collegiate level?
He's probably tight end, wide receiver, I'd say. He's a man. He's so big. Now on to what else we got. We got a big show today. We're going to go into some girls soccer. We have Evan Jones with us today. Some cross-country talk. He will
join us with some small talk.
Yeah.
We are here today with our cross-country aficionado, Evan Jones.
And first ever 2-time Best of SNO writer in the history of the Smoke Singer.
No.
Snap. No claps. We snap here. We snap here at the Sidelines.
My Jones, tell us about the cross-country season.
Cross-country season, we're doing pretty well. Big league meet this week. A little worse than last year, but last year we were undefeated. This year we're off to a 2-3 start, but looking for big things in the championship season.
Darlington next week?
Garrett this week at for the league meet.
Oh, okay.
Garrett Mountain. Here, that's a tough course.
Yeah, last half mile all uphill. Really, not my favorite to run on.
All right, that's not really why you're here. Let's talk about why you're the big honor, Best of SNO. How does it feel to be the first ever 2-time writer?
So it's really exciting. I really proud of my accomplishments. I'd like to thank everyone that's helped me either edit my work or teach me how to write, and just being there to support me.
You don't have to be that nice, Evan. Come on.
I mean,
get a little.
I think you're
brush your shoulders off
the one big one right in the back.
Mr. Ralston. He's a good guy. Really helps out me or myself and the rest of the Smoke Signals.
And he's the head honcho here. He's the head honcho of the Sidelines. So and he's your biggest fan. So thanks for joining us, buddy. And
thanks, Jonesy.
And we'll see you around.
Anyways, this past weekend, okay? Girls soccer, unfortunate loss in counties. They lost 2-1 in overtime. It was a big county loss. They played their hearts out. They did well, though. Boys soccer also played this Sunday. They played against Ramsey. They won 3-0 in the first round of counties, not a playing game, the first round of counties. And this is the first time since 1994 a PV boys soccer team has made it to the round of 16. And 94, they won it all. So I don't know. I'm smelling.
Is history gonna repeat itself?
I'm smelling something in the making.
Is history gonna repeat itself?
But we're not gonna challenge it at first, okay? But this Sunday they'll be playing Bergen Catholic, which is the 1 seed in the county tournament and 1 seed in the county right now in power rankings still. And they're gonna be a tough test to handle. They're gonna be a very challenging, dominant team. A lot of SAQ, as Roy Noggin says, speed, agility, quickness. It's gonna be a good game. I would go out there to support Valley.
And where's that game going to be? It's going to be here?
It's going to be at a neutral site.
Oh.
So it's not at PV or Bergen Catholic. I believe it's at Indian Hills.
It's a tough drive. Everyone leave early.
Everyone leave a carpool. It's going to be great. All right, now we have our weekly daily segment with Jake the Snake Farrier.
In the snake pit.
In the snake pit.
So, recently, Dodgers second baseman Chase Utley has been in the news, which is surprising considering he really hasn't done much of anything in God knows how long. But he's in the news this time for being a literal Mets killer instead of a figurative one by taking out Mets second baseman or shortstop Ruben Tejada and breaking his leg. He was handed a 2-game suspension that would have suspended him for games 2 and 3, and he appealed this suspension. Now, why anybody would possibly say he doesn't deserve to be suspended, or how anybody could say, well, there's not a problem with the rule if this was a legal slide, is beyond me. How could you allow for, in the rules, somebody to slide like that into second base and break a guy's leg? It's beyond stupid.
Oh my God!
Thanks, Jake, for the great rant again. Let's get right into it, though. Friday night, PV, Old Japan on the turf. One thing we look at right away, looking at the stats, not a passing team.
Yeah, Denike obviously has 528 rushing yards. But their main weapon that we have to worry about, I think, personally, is Fuller.
Division I recruit again. Hassie Valley faces another good player from Old Japan this time. Faced him last year. Played him twice last year. First time, he ran all over PV. About 290 yards rushing and scored almost every touchdown for the Golden Knights. But then, semifinals, state playoffs, PV shuts him down in a 37-14 win. And then tonight, I expect the same. Friday night, I expect the same thing to happen from Fuller. He's gonna lead that offense. He has 348 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Catching the ball, he has 214 yards on 9 receptions and 3 touchdowns. So he's got 6 touchdowns all year, and plus he's a force on defense.
He leads the most offensive stats and some defensive stats, but he's just an all-around player, and we have to worry about this. This is going to be a big game versus the 1 and 2 seed, 2 seed Valley, 1 seed Old Japan.
And that's in the record top 25, so you know it's a big game. The record's been hyping it up, the smoke signal's been hyping it up, so you'll definitely see a lot of coverage there Friday night. A lot of media will be there. That's all we got today from the sidelines. We'll see you next week.